Hello, welcome back to my channel. My apologies for being a bit late, just a little bit. Give me a second to get back to chat here, and then we're off. And there we go, we are off. Beautiful. Hello, how are you doing, Wim? Big up predictions. I'll go with 3-0 to Bayern Munchen. 3-0 to Bayern Munchen. Yeah, and big up to Dosil as well. Let me pin that quickly. Let me quickly pin that before you ask me to do it. There you go. And let's close this as well. There you go. Beautiful. So yeah. Now, Wolfsburg on the ball here. Wolfsburg, of course, having recently, I believe just yesterday or the day before it was completed, signing Skov Olsen. Skov Olsen is not playing in this game. He's not going to be available yet, but they do have him. They do have him now. Bayern München on the ball. Neuer is still in goal, by the way. I'm just checking out the lineups right now. Yeah, Neuer is still in goal. Why? Didn't you guys try a different goalkeeper? Did that go badly? And that's going to be a free kick for the Bayern. Late challenge there in midfield by Wimmer. Newcastle staying humble. Newcastle United. Oh, damn. They are staying humble. Shot from distance hit by Bayern hits the bar. Out for a goal kick to Wolfsburg. Yeah, damn. They're very humble. You have to stay humble, eh? That's just the way it goes. You gotta stay humble. So, very good work, I would say, by Newcastle at the moment, staying humble. They're part of the squad, I would say, you know. The new goalkeeper was shit. Just go spend some money. Oh, shot on target here again by Bayern München. Wolfsburg not really doing anything. Clock, you're not correct. What do you mean it's not correct? Oh, damn, it's not 100 minutes. That's what you mean by it's not correct. Yeah, let me fix that. Let me fix the scoreboard as well. Because, there you go. I'm not sure. Well, they are wearing a white kit, never mind. That was correct. They are wearing white. I'm not sure why it is on 100 minutes, but let me change that. That seems a bit dumb. 4 minutes, 5 seconds. And we're off again. There you go. And now a corner here to Bayern München. Ball whipped into the box. It's a good corner by the far post side Upamecano. It's headed straight into a Wolfsburg player and out for another corner. Sorry, it wasn't Upamecano. Oh, sorry. Did that touch someone? No, it isn't. Then it's a goal kick, not a corner. But that was a Komen, not Upamecano. We're gonna bam this slot. You got a bet on this game. Skov Olsen on the bench already. Is he already on the bench? Yeah, he is. That's quick. I'm surprised they've already got him on the bench. Ball forward here by Wimmer, and it's backwards by Bayern München. Neuer now on the ball. I never bet on my own team. Fair enough. Otherwise, you would just be biased, I guess. Ball on the left here. That won't make for good gambling choices, I suppose. Bayern München on the ball. Oh, good first touch there. Now Olise into Davies. Now Upamecano. Bet Bayern München win the title each year for free money. You need to like bet your entire life savings on that. Oh, ball through here. Bayern München could be in for the goal. It's a poor shot. That's a poor shot by Komen. And then if Bayern München don't win the league title, blame someone else. Blame someone else for your financial decisions. Blame the Bayern München team. Get very angry about it. Get very passionately angry about it. Would be other light, isn't it? Bayern München now on the ball. Lemer and Upamecano. Neuer now. Ball up the pitch by Bayern München and it's headed away. And Bayern München pick up the ball again with Kane. He loses it. Now Koolman down the right here with Lemer again. This is very sloppy, all of this. Now Olise gets the ball backwards. Again sloppy work though. Now Kimmich. Nono along today in the line up for the PSV. Look at the lineup. PSV. Lineups. Not posted yet. I'm gonna have to go to Twitter. Gambling does not negatively impact your life. No. I don't see any way that gambling can be negative. I don't see any way. Like, surely gambling can only have a positive impact on your life, right? PSV. A lineup full of players I don't know. Yep, all the same players that I don't know. Except for Bakayoko, I do know him. Now Bayern München here, on the ball. Upamecano now down the left. Gambling addiction is a myth for poor people to stay poor. Put the house on black, bruv. Put the house on black. Who be the new coach of Belgium? Hopefully Van Azenbroek. Van Azenbroek I want. Y'all are popping off right now. Gambling is just crypto for smart people. To be fair, crypto isn't much better than gambling, is it? Ball out for the throw-in now. You should gamble your life savings on Man City games. Ball up the pitch now by Wolfsburg. Upamecano will get there first. Yeah, easy work. Now ball into Neuer. I am not financially responsible for your decisions though. That is always reassuring when I hear financial advice. And now our player is down here on the ground, looking like he did a hamstring. Yeah, no contact there, he just went down to the ground. He's done something. Yeah, you can see on his face he's injured. It's an ACL or a hamstring, I'm not sure, but he's done. I get it, Rosa, I get it. This is not financial advice, it's life advice. And what great advice it is. Take out a massive loan and play back. You know what? If you are, like, depressed, you might as well do that, isn't it? Like, if life is just beating you up and everything is fucked, and you're planning on, like, self-oof, you might as well go and do that, because 50-50 chance. You win, brother, you go home, you're rich. You lose, well, you were already planning on eating a bullet, so... I mean, nothing changes, nothing changes. Who is the bank gonna get a loan from if you're dead? Substitution here now for Wolfsburg, as this player does seem to be injured. Bank zegt this trick. Self-debts to not pay off your loan. I think we are giving very good financial advice here today. I might need to put up an asterisk here for this is sarcasm, so that I don't get like sued in 3 years' time from someone being like, "Yo, I followed your advice on this stream you did once, and now I'm in crippling debt." What are the laws even around that? If you give advice sarcastically over the internet, what are the laws? You're supposed to stand at 16. Do not hit at 16. Unless you have obviously less, if you're like forced to hit. But it's generally best to not hit at 16. Like, the casinos have this all figured out, by the way. Like, if you're gonna take out a massive loan to play blackjack, why am I seriously entertaining this idea, by the way? If you're gonna take out a massive loan to play blackjack, then you should go study up all the blackjack tactics, because casinos have optimized how to best play blackjack. So the dealer is always gonna play perfectly. Of course, blackjack is like almost 50-50. Obviously, the casino has a small advantage, but yeah, if you're gonna go do this, yeah, then do make sure you study your blackjack tactics. Because if you play perfectly, you have a better chance of winning, obviously. Casinos, like... casinos have, like, a small advantage in blackjack, but they actually don't, because... casinos just have better dealers. Obviously, you don't see the cards from the dealer, but, like, if you play blackjack perfectly, and let's say you get a 20, like, unless the dealer gets a 21, they're done, isn't it? So, if you play blackjack perfectly, you should have a good chance there. Good ideas should be entertained. It's wonderful. You know the Club Bruges chant after they win a game? We are Bruges, Super Bruges. We are wonderful. Like that is what this stream is right now. That is this stream. I think we're gonna get rich together, guys. We're gonna be rich together. Man City on 7th place. Let's not talk about that. If we win, we go top 4 though, I believe. If we win. We have to win with a few goals, but we will go top 4, I believe. We're on 9 goal difference, and the goal difference for the Newcastle is 10 or 12 or something like that. In fact, let me just check this. Let me look this up. I might be waffling. Man City table. Yeah, the goal difference is 12 to Newcastle. So if we score 3 goals, or win by 3 goals, should I say, we go into the top 4. With Chelsea having a game in hand. Prediction KV Mechelen, Genk. I'll go with Genk to win. Or sorry. I'll go with KV Mechelen to draw. 2-2. 2-2. Oh, this was good play here by Wolfsburg, but striker lost his footing there. Now Bayern Munchen on the ball here down the left. And an online casino. Nah, not in an online. You need to be smart, Rosa. You need to go to Los Angeles. You need to go to LA for this shit. Like, LA has the fairest casinos in the world. I don't see how things can go wrong there. You'll get dropped in LA before you get to the casino. Honestly, you might. Ball over the bar by Kane. Good job, dipshit. Looks like he hurt himself as well. Not sure if he's pretending or not, but there's a good chance you get dropped in LA before you get to the casino. But you need to see it like, what do you call it? You need to see it like a rite of passage. You need to be able to conquer the cities you will once own, isn't it? Like, how much are we talking about with this loan, by the way? How big is this loan that we're about to take? Like, I'm not sure how big of a loan I could actually get from the banks. I've got a perfect credit score. Credit score is only a thing in America, though. Like, credit score doesn't exist in Europe. That's not really a thing in Europe. So, I have actually no idea. Maybe 500k. Yallah, we will be there. I will get out a loan. If I had to guess, I could probably get a loan for like 300k. I will do 300k. The Silt will do 300k. You get your 500k loan. And we'll all put our money together and we'll go play blackjack in a casino in LA. It will be wonderful. I just can't imagine how this goes wrong. Maybe we should get our financial advisor. Maybe the financial advisor will join in. Then we'll have an even bigger pot to do that with. Hey, don't lump me into this. Why not? You're perfect for this. You're perfect for this, Dat Silt. Ball on the left now by Wolfsburg up the pitch. And ball forwards now. Good ball forwards. Come on. Go down the right. Shoot straight. Oh, that's a really good goal. That is a really good goal there by Goretzka. Today, Dender Cercle Brugge. Yeah, Dender is winning. Not my idea. I don't want to be a hobo in crippling debts. I mean, whose idea was it? Whose idea was this? Who brought up to start gambling here? Oh, it was Rosa. Yeah, Rosa started. Rosa started with this. Oh yeah, 1-0. 1-0. 1-0 to the Bayern Munchen, bruv. Winning a title for free every year. Because the rest of the league sucks. That was a really good finish, though. I'm saying 4-0 to Cercle Brugge. I doubt it. Dacilt got no balls. Yeah. Pussy. Pussy, oh man. Pussy. Ball up the pitch now by Neuer. Dacilt next week. Feyenoord away prediction. Just commit tax fraud 10 at that rate, sorry. And now ball up the pitch by Bayern München. And we win 3-0, says Dacilt. Yeah, but you know what the problem is with tax fraud? Here is the problem with tax fraud. You don't really get that much money from it. Like, tax fraud is avoiding losing money. You don't actually earn money doing tax fraud. Now, what you could earn money with is putting your son's entire college savings on black. And if it goes bad, it's not your money, it's your son's money. You don't lose anything. My financial advice is on point today. It's on point. I think I make for a great financial advisor. You're an accountant, by the way. Why do people have accountants if not to bug the system? If not, like why hire accountants at all? I mean, people hire accountants for that reason. It's to avoid paying taxes. It's to launder money. Why do you think we exist? Oh, you exist to keep track of an incredibly complicated amount of books and like a company's like financial records. No, those books don't exist. We exist for tax fraud. We are institutionalized tax fraud. The government hires us to launder money for politicians. That is what that. I'm joking, by the way. For legal reasons, this is a joke. But we are an institutionalized tax fraud agency. That's what we are. Toto says Rosa here. And Dacilt says nothing. He's ignoring you. And Wolfsburg is in here. Wolfsburg scores. There you go. There you go. 1-1. That didn't last long. 3-1 for the Brugge, and what the fuck? Yeah, the defense was abhorrent there. 1-1. You know what? I think this is karma for you guys trying to convince me into doing tax fraud. Like gambling away your son's college money. Now that is chill. But tax fraud? What the fuck is wrong with you, mate? Ball into Neuer again. Neuer, ball up the pitch. Never show your boss this stream. He'll never find it. And if he does find it, Bismillah, my career is done. Hey, if my career is done, I might as well take your advice. I'm about to take out a massive loan, and I'm going to the casino. Blackjack time, bruv. Blackjack time. Now ball up the pitch hit by Bayern Munchen. PSG got a new player. Oh, who did they get? Did they get Guardiola? PSG transfers. Yeah. They got Guardiola. They got the guy whose name is like a promo code. With like cartoon villains with these types of plots. I would say with balling. Like and subscribe for tax frauds. That is my new slogan. Like and subscribe for tax fraud, bruv. Fuck the IRS. Bishmala, we will be dead. Now, ball on the right here for Bayern München with Olise. Olise goes into Meccano. Now, ball down the left. Headed backwards. And into the Wolfsburg goalkeeper here. Yo, the YouTube manager losing his mind seeing this stream. I wish I had a YouTube manager. If you have a YouTube manager, yeah, you're in the know. It's like such a big advantage. It's actually a massive advantage to have a YouTube manager. Who is Nottingham Forest playing next, by the way? Southampton, they're winning that. So Forest is going to 44 points. Aston Villa at the Emirates. Let's say 1-1. So 44 points for both Forest and Arsenal. Forest will be behind on goal difference. And then Man City wins. Let's say we're ahead on a goal scored over the Newcastle. Then we're top 4 again. Then Chelsea, they have a game in hand. Who is that game in hand against? Wolves. Yeah, they're gonna beat Wolves. So we'll be back to top 5 then. We'll be back in the 5th spot rather than the 4th. But we're clawing our way up. Slowly. But we're clawing our way back up. We've actually got wins now. We've got 2 wins in the last 5. We're gonna have 3 wins in the last 5 after this game. Well, not after this game, but like after the Man City game. Still no defensive midfielder, though. Yeah, but I've talked about this before. I want a defensive midfielder, but the biggest issue is that our midfield is old. And having some extra younger midfielders probably already goes a long way to fix that issue, so... Going forward here now, Bayern Munchen. And ball down the left. Good ball down the left here by Bayern. Sorry, by Wolfsburg. Wolfsburg cooking here. Now they've lost the ball. I shouldn't have said that. They were cooking, but it was salmonella. You haven't signed any midfielder other than a teenager, so you need someone. Yeah, you're right, but Foden goes back into midfield. Omar Marmoush plays in midfield. Oscar Bob plays on the right. Etcheverry plays in midfield. Maybe O'Reilly, McAtee starting to get more games. Nusa has scored for Leipzig. Wolfsburg now on the ball. Wolfsburg's shot from distance is blocked. And ball comes down the right now again. Out for the throw-in. Is Omar official? Yes, it is. Omar Marmoush is official. It's completed, but he's like got a few documents haven't arrived yet, so he's not going to England yet, but the deal is completed. It's just like the signing that actually has to be done now, which isn't gonna be a lot. I would hope, at least, it's not gonna be a lot. Let's see here. Let us see. Give me a second to find it here. Omar Marmoush. Yeah, Omar Marmoush has already said like his goodbyes. Yeah, they've already said their goodbye. He's yeah, his medical is on Monday. His medical is on Monday. Terugplay ball at Dender Cercle Brugge. What, did they get a penalty? Did they get a penalty for the back pass? That would be wild. Free kick here now for the Bayern Munchen. And they might whip this one straight into the box, I think. Let's see what they do. I think they're gonna. I just got a feeling that this is gonna be some death routine. What is this? Free kick to Bayern. It's straight on target. It's a decent free kick. It's saved. Should have been there though. That was a decent free kick though. Not bad. Now a tug on the right hand side of the pitch here for the ball. And it ends in a free kick to Bayern Munchen. Bayern feeling a bit sluggish. Yeah, they've felt a bit sluggish, I suppose. Yeah, you're right. They've not felt up to their usual pace. It's not quite what they're supposed to be. Ball rolls out for the corner now. Come on, whip this ball into the box here. Corner to Bayern Munchen. That's how we play under company. It's boring as fuck. Clearly. Ball headed away by Wolfsburg. But this is a particularly bad game. Of the games I've watched, this is particularly sluggish. Ball into the box, cleared away again. Now Bayern Munchen, ball down the right. Olise, quick feet into the box, good cross. The header is weak, however. It was a difficult header. Now ball is with the goalkeeper here from Wolfsburg. And Harry Kane loses the ball. Kimmich. Ball down the left here. And now down the right. Come on, cross this ball in. Cross this ball in. Ball on the left here, it's cleared. Still haven't crossed the ball in though. Bayern Munchen. Still holding onto the ball here, sluggishly. Ball forwards now. Good play this by Bayern, but board balls backwards by Kane. Now ball on the left by Koeman. Goes backwards a bit, ball down the right. Then they got a red card. Jesus Christ, what are they doing? They're throwing at the moment. Now Upamecano. Down the right here, it's Lamer. Now Olise picks up the ball. Olise, good feet, shoots, and oh my days. That goalkeeper has had a howler. Oh, that was good work though by Olise. Very good work. That was very good work. Goalkeeper got a bet on this game. Yeah, goalkeeper put a bet on this game here for Olise to score. He had to let that roll in. That was scored by the goalkeeper. Absolute howler. Didn't even come that fast. It did not even come that fast. He's got a loan, I bet. You know, bruv. 2-1 to Bayern. 2-1 to Bayern. Look at the Bayern fans. They are happy. They are happy. He playing blackjack after this. Yeah, the goalkeeper concedes a goal like that. He's recouped his loan, right? Now he's gonna go pay off his loan. He's gonna go pay off his loan. And then he's gonna go play blackjack. Ball forward here by Bayern Munchen. But they've lost it. Now Bayern Munchen on the ball again. Scoreboard. What about it? Did I not change the score? Yeah, I didn't change the score. My bad. My apologies. Let me fix that. There you go. 2-1. 2-1. Throw in here to Wolfsburg. Now Ulisse, ball in to the left here. Now gain ball down the right. And terrible pass there by Lamer. That was a lame pass, one could say. Wolfsburg have been mid, but we ain't much better. Yeah, you've been You've been Throw in by Wolfsburg now. And now ball into Kane. Terrible passing it in the back half. Kane puts it wide. Yallah, you fucking idiot. You should have scored that. Donkey. Prediction Kortrijk Anderlecht. 1-2 to Anderlecht, I reckon. If you make that lame pun one more time, I'm gonna gut you. Kind of gay, Rosa. That is kind of gay. Like, I don't really swing that way. Now, still, watch out for the Scovolsen in the second half. Scovolsen is not gonna scare the Bayern Munchen mates. Now, free kick here, I believe, to Wolfsburg. Yeah, free kick to Wolfsburg. Shiver me timbers, a Norwegian felt wonderkid. He's Danish. He's Danish, not Norwegian. He's Danish. And now short goes wide here, Jesus. Y'all not playing well too. They had another chance right there, Wolfsburg. Substitutes at Dender Brugge. Denmark is just cringe Norway. I don't know, man. Copenhagen is a much better city than Oslo. Just saying. Just saying. Like, if you've ever been in Oslo, that city is cancer. Like, that city is cancer. And Copenhagen, I mean, it's so much better. It's one of the best cities in the world. Like, genuinely one of the best cities in the world. Kane! Kane, shoot, mate. Shoot, brother. Thibaut Courtois back at Belgium. Potentially, he did leave because of the Desco, so he may come back. Courtois, KDB lifting the World Cup together will be the cure for cancer. Imagine that, bruv. After everything, Courtois and De Bruyne being the last left of the golden generation. They were the only two good ones of that golden generation. Oh, Hazard is really good. He flopped for Belgium. Hazard flopped for Belgium. The only two good players in that golden generation were De Bruyne and Courtois. Because Hazard flopped for us. That will be something, though. That will be something. Three minutes of stoppage time, by the way, here, until the first half comes to an end. And bad passing here. And now ball after throwing. Now ball down the right here by the Munchen. It's slow passing though, so slow. Just cross the ball. Look at this, man. Leuven women losing 3-4 to Anderlecht women at full time. The true golden boys who fuck each other's girdles, but team comes above personal issues, Bismillah. Courtois did fuck De Bruyne's girlfriend, but the other way around didn't quite happen. Other way around didn't quite happen. Now free kick here. Come on. Chip this ball into the box. Chip this ball into the box. The woman blamed De Bruyne for cheating on him, by the way. Women. That is a woman moment, isn't it? Like, you take a sip of coffee and you say, women, and then you laugh. Now ball into the box here, and across the net, cleared now by Wolfsburg. Down the left here. Come on, pass the ball. Cross it, cross it, cross it. There you go, it's a good cross, and that's, a really good goal. That is a really good goal. There you go. That is why you cross balls. And that is 3-1. Right on half time. Look at them, they've got the scarves up. What is the thing with scarves in football? Like, I'm 22 years old. I've watched football all my life. What is the actual deal with scarves? I still don't know. Pretty much 20 years of watching football. What? 2006. So, yeah, almost 20 years of watching football. 19 years, almost 20 years of watching football. And I still don't know what the scarves are about. Crossing into midgets, right? Yeah. If you cross well enough, it don't matter how tall your players are. Prediction lineup for Brugge against Beerschot. Maybe Casper Nielsen starts. Yeah, I think Casper Nielsen will start. I think it will be I think it will be Onyedika and Casper Nielsen. But it could also be Onyedika Vetlesen. I think Sikwe might start. I think it will be a bit of a rotated side. They're reviewing the goal for the handball, but it looks like it came off his shoulders, so it should be fine. You'd think Man City will rotate against Ipswich. I'm not sure. Like, what is the referee saying here? Handball? Looks like it touched his shoulder though. It looks like it's touched his shoulder, but a handball has been given. On one side, I would say yeah, because this is a perfect opportunity to rotate right before the difficult games coming up. On the other side, I'm like, transfers are about to come in, like, one more game playing the same players and then... But I personally, as a manager, would rotate. I would rotate my players, then a few tough games ahead, play the team that works, right? Play the team that has proven that it works, and start implementing the new players slowly. Get them in slowly. Don't make them start. Get them off the bench. See what they can do. See how well they can adapt to your style of football. That is how I will do it. So if you want to do that, then I think that would make the most sense. But yeah, 2-1 here at half time. There you go. 45 minutes played. Bayern Munchen 2-1 up. Ball did hit his shoulder and go in. I think that should have been a legal goal, but it was disallowed. That would be risky, but would be best long term, probably. I mean, Pep Guardiola does not have to worry about the short term at all. Like, if you look at Pep Guardiola, that man can kill someone in broad daylight. He can pull his cock out after killing him, piss on the guy, then he can go over to the King of England, King of the United Kingdom, and say, "You're a fucking fag," and he will still not get sacked. Like, he can do anything and he will not get sacked. So, for Pep, just look at the long term. Just look at the long term. So, for me, just worry about the long term, isn't it? Kings are pretty cringe, to be fair, so people would support it. Fuck any king in it. The only good king is a dead king. Like, blatantly. If a king is living, it's not a good king. No good king calls himself a king. A good king abdicates the throne the moment they get it. Like that's the funny thing about the United Kingdom, right? Oh, do you like the king? The fuck you mean do I like the king? He's an old fuck with power he doesn't deserve, who has handed down everything through generations. By the way, a power that his ancestors obtained through murder, regicide, kinecide, patricide, all of the sides, yeah, homicide, genocide, they did it all, bruv. They did it all. Do you like the king? The fuck you mean do I like the king? I hope he dies. I hope he dies. Like, he's not abdicated the throne yet, so he's not a good king. I hope he dies. The fuck you mean do I like him? No, of course I don't. Of course I don't. He's a rich fuck that I did not vote on holding political power. He's an insult to fucking democracy. Do I like him? No, I hate him. I fucking loathe him. The same goes for the Belgian king, by the way. English king, Belgian king, any king. Fuck you. Bro, kings are the epitome of anti-people. If your country has a king, your country is stabbed. Same with Spain. Spain has a king as well. Fuck that guy. I hope he dies. Camavinga is injured. Kings League. That's unfortunate for Real Madrid, but they'll be fine. The Kings League, you know. We need to put all the kings in a starting 11. How many kings are there in the world right now? You think you can start a football team with just kings? Like, the UAE has a king. Qatar has a king. Saudi Arabia has a king. Netherlands, Belgium, Denmark, Sweden, United Kingdom, Spain, Portugal. Wait, one short. Oh, don't. Japan have an emperor. An emperor is just a fancy king, right? So there you go. We've got a starting 11 of kings. Monarchy with the right person. Monarchy with the right person is not good, because here's the problem. If you have the right person as king, that person will die and the next person will be bad. Look at Rome. They had 5 good emperors in a row. 5 good emperors in a row. Extremely talented politicians. one bad politician becomes emperor, the entire Roman Empire collapses because of it. Like, that is how that is how this stuff works. Maybe if you know what's wild, by the way? My grandpa is a knight. Like, my grandpa was knighted, but I fucking hate kings anyway. But I can't say this in front of my grandpa, because my grandpa was like knighted, and he's like very pro the monarchy. I mean, if you receive a knighthood, because if you receive a knighthood, yeah, you receive like an extra state pension as well. You probably are a bit in favor of the monarchy if you do receive a knighthood, isn't it? Maybe if you include the royal families and nobles, you can do an anti-peasant league. Gotta keep it rolling. Gotta keep it rolling, you know. Gotta see the Duke of the Grand Duke of Luxembourg ball out against I don't know, Count of Paris. Is it a count? Brazil only exists because of a good king. Tsar Nicholas was loved by Russians. Mates. Kim Jong-un is loved by North Koreans. The love of people is a very bad metric by how good of a ruler you are. Dender losing 1-0 to Cercle Brugge, bruv. Maybe Cercle Brugge are back. Maybe the problem was I mean, maybe it was the problem that they had Denki. Maybe Denki was the problem. Terrible comparison, brother. No, it's a perfect comparison because they're both kings. Like, one is a dictator, but other is a king if not a dictator. The love of a people is a terrible metric by how good someone is as a king, or like as a person in general. Bad people are loved, and good people are hated. Like how much you are loved or hated. Take Julius Caesar for an example. Julius Caesar was loved. He committed like 3 different genocides. 3. 1, 2, 3. People love him. It's a bad metric. It's a bad metric. His goals hurt the team. Yeah, absolutely. Do you remember 3 points against Antwerp for the first 3 points against Antwerp for Cercle Brugge? I'm not sure what you mean. Club Brugge, Cercle Brugge, their first win of the season. Yes. Not at all. They won 4-2, right? They are completely different people and leaders. Yeah, but that's the problem with monarchy. Nobody voted on them, that's problem 1. Problem 2 is they hold the power for life. Problem 3 is they did not think to gain that power. And the last problem is, even if they are good, despite all of the previous year, even if they are good, the next person will be a completely different person and completely different leader. That is the problem with monarchy. That is the problem. You can't ensure a stable monarchy. Monarchy, by definition, is unstable. Club Brugge. What about Club Brugge? We lost 2-4 to... wait, I'm thinking about Gent, isn't it? Yeah, I was thinking about something different yet. Democracy is a step away from communism. Democracy is many steps away from communism. Communism is like, do you know what communism is? Communism is the absolution of a government. Democracy necessitates a government. So no, communism. What are you on? Communism. You can't have democracy and communism. That is an oxymoron. Democracy requires a government. And communism is anti-government. It's like an anarchical system. Let me read the rest of that. I didn't read the rest of that. Democracy is essentially mob rule or money rule. Yeah, but that's the problem with democracy. Democracy has a problem. But the Greeks figured that out. Greek democracy, ancient Greek democracy, they had specific rules to stop the elite from holding on to power. Because, like, they figured out that the rich people would always find a way to game the system. What is this horrid politics? Yeah, so some of this as well, didn't it? The Club Brugge 1-0 against Antwerp, penalty goal Nielsen. Yes, okay, I thought you meant Cercle Brugge. Yes, democracy is literally a pathway to communism. No. Jesus Christ. Every Western country that got rid of monarchy was taken over by communists. Jesus Christ. So when was China... not China. When was the United States communists? When was the United States communists? When was Germany communist? Germany went the other route. I feel like you generally don't know what the word communism means. Communism means there is no government. Catalonia was communist. Catalonia was communist. That is some wild stuff. USA communism was wild. They had an entire Red Scare there. The USA still is in their Red Scare. Back Zwolle 1-0 PSV. That's what you get for not playing Noah Lang. Skill issue. I'm getting La Liga highlights here for the game we watched yesterday. Amazing. They don't call it directly communism, but they have their system in place. No, cultural Marxism is not communism though. Marxism is not communism. Liberalism is not communism. Progressivism has nothing to do with economics. Progressivism, oh my days. Progressivism is not an economic system. Communism is an socio-economic system. So you're comparing, like this is like saying that apples are fruits. Apples are vegetables. No, they're fruits. To be fair, the USA is a glorified monarchy through the CIA. Yes. You generally don't know what the word communist means, my guy. Like, I'm sorry, you generally don't know what the word communist means. You do know that only one country in Europe currently has a communist party leading it, and it's Portugal. Portugal is far away from the worst economy in Europe. Red Scare. Yeah, this just strikes as American Red Scare. This just strikes as pure American Red Scare. Bro. Saying that democracy and that democracy and communism is like a direct pathway is like wild. That is absolutely wild. Coping. Nah, bro. You can't say coping because you don't know what a word means, my guy. When was France ever communist? Yeah, they went the other way. France didn't go to communism, they went the other way of communism. Commies always say communism isn't communism. I'm not a commie though, I'm not a communist, and you don't know what the word communism means. The reason why people say this is not communism is because people use the word communism wrong. That is why people say it's not communism. Because you use the words wrong. If someone tells you that's not what my view is, or that is not what communism is, you should probably listen instead of saying, no, I know the words better than a dictionary. Blades back on the pitch here now. What is this American ass PragerU argument? Yeah, ridiculous, isn't it? You will never have this argument with anyone except an American. Like, of that I am convinced. Of that I am quite convinced. You're a socialist, which has 95% of the same values. I don't think you know what socialism is. I'm not trying to take the piss. I genuinely don't think you know what socialism is. Do you know what socialism is? Like genuinely. Socialist. What? You spelled that correct. You spelled that correct. Not sure what you're trying to say there. Anyhow, Bayern Munchen trying to go forward here. Ball into Kane. Kane, what the fuck are you doing? Prediction. Willem 2 Feyenoord. Willem 2 Feyenoord. Feyenoord should win that. Feyenoord should win that. Yes. If socialism equals communism, then monarchy equals fascism. Pretty much, yeah. Like, just because two belief systems have one shared principle doesn't make it the same, isn't it? Like, the thing is, yeah, socialism is about redistribution of wealth. Communism doesn't believe in personal belongings. There is a critical difference. Socialism believes in personal wealth and personal belongings and stuff like that, and it's about the redistribution of that for a better society, to like help people live, basically, which Americans seem to love with their healthcare system, since that's an entire fraudulent healthcare system. But yeah, so when you're talking about socialism, it's like almost the same as communism. The entire base principle of the difference. You can say that's Rosa, which is exactly why they killed the monarchs. So you're anti-monarchism then, unless you're gonna say you're a fascist. That beats the point of your argument, so, doesn't it? Ball forwards here down the left. Davies. Come on, pass the ball. There you go. Komen. Loses it. Political stream is wild. We need to do a debate show stream for politics soon. But nah, this is like the type of argument you only have with Americans. Like, no offense, yeah, but you never have this type of argument with a European. This is like the peak American Red Scare argument. That is like just so intrinsic to their culture, isn't it? Dirk Kuyt called Antwerp fans lafaard, which means cowards. Yeah, they are. They are cowards, though. How many rapists have they employed, bruv? They think that rapists are Pokemon cards the way they collect them. And I'm not just talking about accused, I'm talking about fully charged and sentenced. They be collecting them, man, like Pokemon cards, bruv. Ball on the right now. Ball into the box, cleared. Redistribution is a lie. So you don't have a military then in the United States. You don't have a military. Ball on the left now. Come on, cross it. Ball into the box and header, it goes wide. Now a goal kick here to Wolfsburg. College is a scam. It is, to be fair, but for different reasons than most people think. And I'm smarter than anyone with a degree in any given field. I mean, smarter doesn't inherently mean more knowledgeable, so that's not necessarily incorrect. That's not necessarily incorrect. And socialist communists cannot have strong leadership. Socialism can have all variety. You can have socialism under a monarchy. Like generally, I don't think you understand what socialism is. Socialism is redistribution of goods to serve a grander community. That's what socialism is. You can have socialism under a monarchy. You can have socialism under a dictatorship. You can have socialism in capitalism, which is Belgium. Belgium is a social democracy. That is socialism within capitalism. Let me read the rest of that, sorry. Cannot have strong leadership. For the communists, that is correct, though. Or a strong country, which is why their ideology strips people of that, essentially. It's just slavery. So is capitalism. So is capitalism, though. Everything in the world, every ideology leads to exploitation. That is why democracy, that is why the entire point of democracy is to remove one potential aspect where a single family can exploit the entire country. Every system leads to exploitation. That's why I said take guilt of monarchy. Take guilt of monarchy because in World War I, all the monarchies lost. Literally every monarchy lost against all the democracies. Which proves that monarchy was inefficient. That is why monarchy disappeared. It's not because of economic reasons or anything like that, it's because monarchy did not work. Monarchy created unstable countries which did not thrive very well. Wage slaves argument now. I mean, are you not? Are we not? Now ball with the goalkeeper here, Neuer. Communism did not exist. Whatever. That's a fact. No, it isn't. It's just blatantly wrong. Communism did not exist yet. For the Tsar, yes. For the Tsar of Russia, sure. Even then, that was socialism. That was totalitarian socialism, which is like the opposite of communism. Ball into the box. But for the Tsar, you can argue that. But the first communist country was Catalonia. Catalonia was the first communist country. And it failed horribly. But Catalonia is like the first communist country. And that is well after World War I. Honestly, neo-feudalism would be based. What the fuck is neo-feudalism? I know what feudalism is. What is neo-feudalism? Neo-feudalism. Neo-feudalism or new feudalism is theorized contemporary rebirth of policies of governance, economy, and public life, reminiscent of those. Yeah, that's nothing. The concept of neo-feudalism may focus on economics, so it is not limited to it, as any economic system. According to Les Johnston, ball cleared here by Wolfsburg. Will Bayern get onto it? No, it's back to their goalkeeper. Uses this term in a limited sense to draw attention to an emergence of domains of mass private property that are gated in varied ways. In a variety of ways. So pretty much, old school feudalism, but you're not tied to the land. Is that what neo-feudalism is? Is that what neo-feudalism is? Now, according to Laswell, Klaus are just taking the piss, I think. Maybe she is, maybe she is. Rosa do be a troll sometimes, isn't it? It's feudalism, but you're not a serf, basically. But that... Rosa... That just sounds like feudalism with an erectile dysfunction. That is feudalism with an erectile dysfunction. That don't make sense. Ball up the pitch now. And holding on to it here now, Bayern Munchen. Bayern Munchen, ball backwards. Come on, pass it up the pitch. Up the pitch, come on. Look for Harry Kane. I know Harry Kane is never in the box, but look for him. Feudalism with erectile dysfunction. I mean, that's what it is. That's what it is. And now ball well wide here. What is fascism then? Fascism is like... Skov Olsen is warming up. Big up to Skov. I need to say something funny here. I am feeling pressured into saying something funny. What is fascism? Gain on the ball. Fascism is when Kane is on the ball. Fascism is when Kane is on the ball. That is what fascism is. Because Kane is always on the ball. And guys, we found out Harry Kane? Oh my days, guys. I got to get cancelled for this one. Harry Kane is Adolf Hitler. Welcome back, Adolf. Is this too much? Is this too much? Now ball out for a corner here again. Going over the board, captain. Maybe. We might be going a little bit over the board here. We need to call this back. We're about to get cancelled. Jay is getting us cancelled, man. Jay is getting us cancelled over here. Now a corner here to Bayern Munchen. Got to cross it in here from the corner. Not to take it short, not to go straight into the box. It's cleared by Wolfsburg. Not very well. Bayern pick it up again. Cross it back in. Y'all take too many touches, bro. Het is één dat Diddy party, cross the ball. Cleared again. Bayern Munchen, another shot blocked. Goes after the corner. No. Jay is the scapegoat again. Well, I can make you the scapegoat. Guys, Rosa is our new scapegoat. Rosa is our new scapegoat. Whenever I say something dumb, Rosa is the scapegoat now. I'll always Rosa from now on. It used to be Jay, but now it's Rosa. Skull issue. Now it's gonna be a free kick here to Bayern Munchen after a wild chance there. Deutschland über alles. Deutschland, that means Germany, over alles. Let's keep English though in chat because it's better to say English. Oh, by the way, hi Dirty Sanchez. I didn't even realize that was you. How are you doing? Those got duped, didn't it? Skill issue. Skill issue. And ball backwards now into Neuer. Remember when the entire chat was talking in yeah, bro. For those who don't know, yeah, because this was like an old watch-along. This was like at the start of the season, yeah. There was a moment when the entire chat was just talking in Portuguese. They weren't even talking to me anymore. Yeah, I know what it means. I know what it means, but I'm just like saying, do talk in English, because not everyone speaks German. Like, the entire chat was speaking Portuguese. They weren't even talking to me. They were talking to each other. And I was just like, bruh. And then new people joined the stream, yeah, that were Brazilian. And they joined the chat too. And they were talking Portuguese. Like, bruh. When you get one of them, it becomes a mess. It becomes a mess. Now ball into the box by Bayern Munchen. Good cross, good goal, free kick, good goal. 3-1. It might be offside too. I'll wait for the decision before changing the scoreboard. That is a really good set piece though. Bayern not cooking on set pieces. Start talking Spanish, guys. We need to get Argentinians in chat. Brazilian flag by Jay. Get our channel Civil War. Yeah, half my channel is like Brazilian. Get the Argentinians in, then we're ready, isn't it? Bro, imagine talking politics when half the chat is Argentinian and the other half is Brazilian. Bismillah. Pray, guys. You can no longer have a civil conversation. Now it's just gonna be war. Now it's just gonna be war. Get the guns out. Get the guns out, guys. Now substitutions here, I think, for Wolfsburg. Yeah, put your World Cup on the table. Argument's done, isn't it? Just, whenever you talk to an Argentinian, just say Brazil has more World Cups than you. Like, if you get cooked by an Argentinian, it's such an easy way out. It's like a cheat code. You just get your way out so easily. Now, gain ball backwards. And ball down the right. Good ball down the right. Olise. Into Sani, and now ball backwards. Argentinians will never mentally recover from this. Yeah. They'll start beating you up. Like, if you tell them in real life, how many World Cup do you have? Or Brazil has more World Cup than you? They will get the gloves out, isn't it? They will start punching you up. Can also just say they're cheaters and watch them explode. But you can say that to anyone. Like you can tell Brazil, oh, you guys cheated, and Brazilians will get angry. I feel like that's like, I feel like that's not specific enough. Like, Argentinians hate Brazil, you know, so saying Brazil has more World Cups than you, that's when they really melt down. That's when they really melt down. Now ball backwards. And down the left here by Bayern Munchen. Just say their goat is autistic and they'll have a breakdown. Yeah, bruv. I don't know why people are so offended when you say Messi is autistic. Like, he's clearly on the spectrum. Like, no offense. If that man is not on the spectrum, autism does not exist. Goal, PSV, 1-1. Johan Bakayoko, let's go. We're too good to have cheated. Yeah, but that's what Argentina says. So, like, everyone kind of has the same arguments with that. By Argentina, penalties. Penalty galore, isn't it? Now, on the ball again here, Bayern Munchen, going backwards. Just buy a half Brazilian, half Argentinian flag, and put it out in a park. You're about to get caught over there. Them men are going to be coming out in gangs. It will be king of the hill battle. Ball now out for a throw-in. Who of the Liga need to come to Club Brugge? Not really sure. Not anyone in La Liga that I rate enough, that is also cheap enough for Club Brugge. Handball, army running to World Cup, FIFA presidents want you to win. Nah, bro. I'm not Argentinian. I am not Argentinian, so not me, not my problem. Ball cleared away again by Wolfsburg. Now ball with the Wolfsburg goalkeeper here. Come on, you're gonna need to be a bit faster here. Just say Maradona was better than Messi. And have the Argentinians civil war themselves. Yeah, I know, but they can't say they're too good. Divide and conquer. Bro, Napoleon strategies, isn't it? Napoleon strategies. Divide and conquer. Get them down to half strength. Then come in with the Brazilian army. It's gonna be a standing ovation, guys. Look at transfer news at Sporza. Sporza. Where can you see? I never use this website of football. I never use this website, so I don't know how to use it. Anyhow, this transfer news is almost always fake. So take it with a grain of salt in it. Upamecano now. You think Messi would make for a good king? Unironically, if I had to choose a king for my country, I would probably choose from any professional footballer, like retired or active. Who would I pick? If a professional footballer had to be like the absolute monarch of your country, who would you pick? Ball through it by Bayern, terrible defending Wolfsburg, and he's put it wide. Yallah, come on. Go retire, bruv. Go retire. You just sent yourself into retirement. What was that? Nah, that defending is harder than sorry, yeah. I say way ahead because it pops up in chat. Koolman is fucking horrid. Weah was a good president. That must be a joke, because if you actually look up what Weah did as a president, he is the opposite of a good president. Weah was a terrible president, mate, if you read into his stuff. I'm not sure who I would have. She's taking the piss for sure. Yeah, I will not have Messi though. I will definitely not have Messi. For the president? Probably Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo would be a lot better of a president. Like, he's a lot more aware of the economics, right? Like, Messi doesn't really strike me as someone who knows economics and stuff. He doesn't really know how to talk his way around political situations and stuff. He's not very knowledgeable on politics. Cristiano Ronaldo is a lot more knowledgeable about that stuff. Neymar is simply lazy, so Neymar would just not be a good anything. Like, Neymar is lucky that he had talent for football. Because being a professional athlete is about the only thing he is good for. Because he is just proper lazy. He is just proper lazy. Same with Eden Hazard. Some of these players are hella lucky that they had talent for football. Because if they did not have that talent, bro, they would have been fucking, I don't know, working in McDonald's. Eden Hazard will be at home. He'll be at McDonald's one day. He'll be at a Burger King the next. And ball cleared away here by Wolfsburg. Bayern will come again. And now out for a corner, I think. Yes, corner to Bayern Munchen. Maybe Hazard needs to be the king. He is a regular at Burger King. Yeah, maybe. I mean, if we're talking about any footballer, retired or active, any footballer, maybe I guess you could go with a manager, like a successful manager. Ancelotti, maybe. Alex Ferguson used to play football professionally, but nobody really gives a fuck about him as a footballer. His only legacy is like a manager. Nobody gives a fuck about his footballing career. Pep Guardiola, potentially. Difficult stuff, isn't it? Difficult stuff. Jose Mourinho would be imagine Jose Mourinho as president of the United States, bro. Imagine Jose Mourinho, president of the United States of America. Bruv, that would be lit, but he did not play professional football. Bro, take my money. Take all the money you need, yeah? But let Jose Mourinho be president of America. I know you have like that cringe law. Only natural-born Americans can be president. Fuck that law off, so Jose Mourinho can become president. Because I tell you, yeah, if you think Donald Trump's presidency is good for memes, imagine Jose Mourinho's presidency, bruv. That entire presidency will be a meme. We will be dead. We will be dead. We need to get Jose Mourinho president, I think. I'd really prefer not to speak. He's gonna call out the ownership. Jose Mourinho is gonna call out the ownership when he's president of America. He's gonna tell you exactly who owns what piece of America, bruv. He's gonna call it out. I wanted to buy this piece of land, and the ownership said, no mas, no mas. I really prefer not to speak. If I speak, I am in big trouble. Substitutions here for Bayern Munchen. Coleman not happy he got hooked. Stinker and hooked, brother. Stinker and hooked. The most creative player Pep has ever coached. I mean Messi. Messi. De Bruyne. David Silva. You could say Yaya Toure. But, Pep did not like Toure, did he? He did not like him at all. Müller. There's a few. Really good creators in there. Bayern München on the ball again. Ball backwards again by Bayern München. Into Neuer. Who is the worst player Pep has ever coached? Grealish. I mean, Grealish in that treble season was good too. Why don't the players that he has now never show off their flair anymore? Savio has been doing that recently. Savio has recently been showing off his flair again, and he's been a lot better. Oscar Bob is gonna come back, and bro, Oscar Bob is gonna have largest glare on Doku. Doku is gonna leave the club soon, I think. Yeah, accepts Savio and Doku somewhat. I think Doku is gonna leave the club. I think Marmouche is gonna come in, play attacking midfield, striker. I think they're gonna get another attacking midfielder in there, possibly. They're gonna get a few. They're gonna get another left winger, and Doku is gonna fuck off, I think. I think Pep Guardiola is moving towards more like flair type of football. Pep Guardiola became very obsessive with his tactics, even more than like back in 2018 or stuff like that, right? So I think he's gonna go the other way again, with like more creativity, more freedom for players. Does he block them from players playing the way they are, or are his players not good enough? Doku is not good. But he did not allow Savio to play how Savio wanted to play until like the Leicester game, which is very recent. So it depends on player to player. Now throw in here by Bayern München. And ball back hit. That's terrible passing. Grealish used to go from wide to midfield at Villa, so he's not playing how he wants to play. Grealish would be better in midfield. Grealish would just be an 8, like a backup 8 for me. Just have Grealish as your second 8. Yeah, we always see the argument that Pep destroyed individuality in football, but he's always had good individual players. I mean, the argument comes from people who don't watch football. I don't think you can say Pep destroyed individuality in football if you actually watch football. Like, what Pep did is implement a specific philosophy, and sometimes he goes to extreme ends, sometimes he goes to less extreme ends. They just can't bring that standard when they play for him. For some players that is true, for others it isn't. Now ball on the right here for... I mean, every manager has players who just don't do good enough for them. Oh, Bayern Munich have spilled the ball here. Wolfsburg shoot straight at Neuer. He should have had that in his hands. Now the ball is out for a corner here. Yeah, Haaland is definitely distracted. Haaland is not playing how he wants to either. But to be fair, recently Haaland has been getting more involved again as well, so even that is not true. Nine and a half years of that. 115 months. If you ask me, a good deal. 30 goals a season, minimum. Yeah, I'll take that. That is 30 goals a season for free. Now just build a team around that. Ball back by Bayern Munchen. Yeah, that is a perfect way of putting it, Dusfield. That is a perfect way of putting it. Pep reinvents his style, and sometimes players have more freedom, sometimes they have less. It just depends on how Pep feels like playing that season. In the treble season, players had a lot of freedom. Like, people are like, oh, good, Pep Guardiola masterminded this treble. And I mean, he did, but players had a lot more freedom than in the four-peat season, if you compare the two seasons. Like the treble season, look at how much freedom John Stones had. Grealish was forced to stay on his wing. Grealish was the only player that did not have freedom to play how he liked. Haaland, he was told to stay in the box. But a lot of managers tell their striker to stay in the box. That's not just Pep. So, two players who were restricted a bit. The rest of the team was playing free. You can point to Aki always staying in his position, but that's just because Aki prefers to play that way. Aki doesn't like to take the ball and drive up the pitch. Even then though, he did drive up the pitch and give assists, I believe against Liverpool, in the treble season, so... But Bernardo Silva is just old. The problem with Bernardo is that he's old. The same is true with Gundogan. Gundogan, Bernardo Silva, Kyle Walker, John Stones, they're just old. That's their problem. They are just old. Yellow card going up here for Bayern Munchen. Lamert takes a yellow. Just buy them a youngness pill. I believe that is called like... don't they have a name for that? Like... what is the conspiracy theory? Conspiracy theory keeping young with... KDB is the perfect player for Pep. He does everything. He did when he was younger. Nowadays he's just creating. Oh my days. I cannot talk for shit today, can I? Ball into the box, cleared by Bayern Munchen. And Renochrome, indeed. Wolfsburg now on the ball. Ball over the top and into the hands here of Neuer. Just give them that, isn't it? This game was meh, yeah. Not a very good game this. Ball goes wide. Now a goal kick to Bayern Munchen. Valverde would be the next perfect Pep player. Now that I think about it, yeah, but we're not getting Valverde. Madrid won't let him leave. Now ball up the pitch by Wolfsburg. Headed away by Bayern Munchen. Now Bayern Munchen just on the ball here. Ball backwards. Neuer. Valverde wouldn't want to play for City either. He's already at a perfect club that loves him. Can't risk, well, that is a bit of a strong word for Real Madrid and players. But I get your point. Can't risk throwing that away. Bayern Munchen going forward here. Ball down the left. Now ball into the box by Bayern. It's headed away. Lehmer picks the ball up again. Into the box again. Headed away again. And now ball just shot over the bar. Shot way over the bar here, the ball. Ball headed backwards by Bayern Munchen. And now a ball up the pitch, they lose it. Throw into Bayern. Bayern Munchen with it throw in. Bayern trying to play like City nowadays. Because they've got... It's because they've got Vincent Kompany, an ex-City player. This game moving like a slideshow right now. Oh, good footwork here by Wolfsburg. Ball forward, it's a good ball forward. Shoot, mate, shoot, stay the goal. 3-2. 3-2. Come on, we need a late dagger. We need a late dagger. That is what you get for trying to play on the ball too long, isn't it? And not even bothering to go forwards. Like that's karma. That's karma. 3-2. We will be dead for the dagger. Way on side as well. Just a good football taker by Bayern. Or sorry, by Wolfsburg. If we bottle this, I'm gonna have an aneurysm. We will be dead. We will be dead. I will be applauding. I will be applauding as you have an aneurysm. I'll be dead like... Now Wolfsburg going forwards again here. Wolfsburg are reinvigorated. But they lose the ball. And it now goes backwards to Neuer again. Watch them try to go forwards for a goal now. Sani. Terrible pass. Olise. Into Kane. Pass faster, mate. Pass it faster. Kimmich mentality needs to carry. Need to rely on your balls in it sometimes, but this is slow right now. This is just slow. They're just going to try to play the game out, I think. Which is terribly boring. Ball into the box. Good ball into the box. Come on, score. Let's mate. Gnabry. Oh my days, he's not scored. Kimmich. He'd be alright. He's getting a bit old, so... He'd be fine too. For the short term. Ball into the box. Gnabry heads it away. And now... Ball... Not picked up by... Davies. Davies now into Gnabry. Gnabry into Musiala, who returns the ball to him. Now ball comes down to right with Lehmer. Lehmer into Olise. So let's see. Ball into the stratosphere. Why do we play like this? Because you're the manager. Because you're the manager. Because you're broke. Because you're broke. 40 minutes of stoppage time. You can't buy someone better. You can't buy someone better. That is why. Like, just... Honestly, the silt, it's just a skill issue. Carl Zaragoza back from loan. Yeah, you do have Ryan Zaragoza on loan, don't you? Well, still... Team next watchalong. What? McDonald's League Watchalong. When is the next League watchalong? Is that what you're asking? Or are you asking what the next watchalong is? The next watchalong is Club Brugge. Against Beerschot, so that's against the bottom of the league. Depending on what happens in the Genk game. PSG is playing right now. Depending on what happens in the Genk game. Against Lens, Belgian coach. Okay. Will Still is the name of the coach. Oh, I see. I see. Is this the guy who did like the... Is this the guy who became a manager because of like Football Manager? Is that the guy? Or am I high? Is that someone else? The story was embellished. It was embellished, okay. Bro is born in the Waterloo battlefield. Where is he from? La Haye Saint? Brennaleu? I actually know way too much about the Battle of Waterloo. Like, I played in like a Roblox group that did like a lot of Waterloo events. That's kind of crazy. You're gonna be watching any Champions League games next week. I will watch Man City and I'll watch Club Brugge. And if I'll watch any others, I'm not sure. Depends on what schedule it's like. But yes, I will be watching Champions League next week. This game is coming to an end here. At least the suffering is done. At least the suffering is done. We don't have to watch this boring shit anymore. Watch Man United in the Champions League. Oh, wait. That is going to be a difficult one, Chief. Ball on the left now. Gnabry wrestling for it and goes down. A yellow card coming up for Wolfsburg. No Barca Watchalong. I mean, depends on when Barcelona plays. I mean, I'll try. I'll try. If you mean today, then today, no. But if you mean for the Champions League, they play against Benfica. Benfica play at the same time as Club Brugge, I believe. Yeah, it's the same time, so no Barcelona Watchalong for the Champions League. No Barca. Imagine post-rebuild Man City in Europa League. I mean, we would piss that trophy, but I want to be competing for the Champions League, you know? I'm not here for the Europa League. It's not full time yet because this game has been awful. This game has been absolutely awful. There we go. Full time. Awful game. Awful game. Bundesliga is always shit, Das Hilt. Why do you make us watch this shit? When do we ever watch good Bundesliga games? Almost never. I could have fallen asleep here. Anyhow, yeah. Bayern Munchen won. They should have won that more comfortably, but they made it difficult on themselves. A lot of bad passing. A lot of bad passing, just weird tactical lineups. Not quite sure what the idea was for Wolfsburg. Wolfsburg, their setup was just weird. Not sure what they were thinking tactically. Dat Silde is op dum-dum. Yeah, completely agree. The fact that Wolfsburg even got 2 goals is a mini miracle, isn't it? Because they did not at all play good. They did not even come close to playing good, bruv. Why is this video not getting any impressions, bruv? Is it because I'm live? Or what? Anyhow. I'm gonna end this watch along there. This was a terrible game, Das Hilt. I watched Bundesliga, yeah? Just for you. But brother, this league is awful. This league is awful, mate. It's honestly long. Whenever I have to do a Bayern Munchen watch along. Maybe you're gonna be more entertaining in Champions League. At least I would hope so. Anyhow, I'll leave it at that. I'll see you guys on the next one.